Don't you know?
Better days to come.
Better days to come for Stryker of Enyo, because you're watching part 3 of Top Moments in Star Trek Online. That's right, some of this stuff you might have seen in our other sister, rendition of Top Moments of the Week, but this is all Star Trek all the time. I'm getting everything in there, getting it off of my Xbox One hard drive. There's no spoilers this time. There's some references later on in the game, but I don't think there's spoilers. Here we go, Star Trek Online, Part 3. So, every once in a while the game throws you into a different environment. I really like the particle effects. Of course, the shields and the phasers and the photons hitting them and the torpedoes. All that stuff is really good. Some of it's actually even handled better than the PC version. But hey, this stuff looks pretty cool the way it is. This is just a cool moment that starts off your Vulcan campaign.
People are being rounded up and we have to do something. I'll help to vex.
Yeah, you wake up with the dude leaning over you with the ship high above. You don't see that kind of stuff in television. Yeah, it's kind of rare that they get to do high angles or different stuff in television. It's usually hit the ground running and, get all your footage that you can. But it was a cool way to start this off. And this is immediately following it. This is where other players start to show up immediately after the attack. And apparently Elfman Legolas, dear sweet fucking God, he is in Star Trek. You fucking Lord of the Ring nerds, you're ruining my Star Trek. So here I was just running through the tropical forest on Risa, and then I came across this group over by the beach. I'm trying to unlock myself an achievement by going to all the vistas. I'm not sure what that means quite at the moment, but... And then I run across a hippie dance party on Risa in space. In the future. And like, this is not other players. This is... I can't talk to them. I can't send them messages. This is just there. You can go it, and you can find it. Yeah. Fucking hippies on Risa. In space. Okay, so there's a point in the story where you're gonna fight Tholians. Pretty much every alien race that's ever been in Star Trek is gonna get referenced, or you're going to fight them. And so you do something that knocks out some Tholians, and then you immediately want to go to the right, and then go up one, and then you will find the Elder Tribble. What the fuck? The smartest Tribble in space is now cooing at you. So you decide to present yourself to it. And then you realize it's just a fucking Tribble. What do you expect it to do? Suck you off and grant you 3 wishes? No, it's fucking Star Trek. It's not gonna do that. So here's the top 3. You've seen this one before. Yeah, you can go to Risa, the pleasure planet in Star Trek, home of millions of captains that have visited here and gone here. It's a pleasure planet. What do you really expect? But it's a PG show. Some of you have seen this one before, but yeah, Emperor Palpatine just spawned in front of me. Yeah, that's right. This is one of those weird things that will happen to you. You can't script it. It's not part of the game. Emperor Palpatine has just spawned into my Star Trek game on Risa and is vigorously humping the lady in front of the line. This is... Or is it a dude? I am not sure. This is supposed to be a... I can't tell. What are they, Vulcan? They all look the same to me. I know, that's right. And then there's the big Amazonian woman. Should have went for that. It's a dude. He was humping a dude the whole time. And if that's not weird enough, now Emperor Palpatine is riding around on a jetpack on the pleasure planet of the Star Trek franchise. You can officially retire now, and you've seen everything. Well, that and Legolas. I mean, dear God, Elfman Legolas, that should take the cake too. Here's the number 2 spot. So, without, like, again, it's not really spoiling anything, it's just a moment. At a certain point, you get to go back into the past. You should know that because you can buy the old ships and the old costumes. So, in order for you to go back in time, you actually have to do the speed run around the planet, or around the sun. So, yeah, and you actually get to remotely control it while it does it. And it's kind of cool. You know, just like, what is it, the Voyage Home? Star Trek 4, the movie? And you actually, well, you're not, you're still using a enemy ship, but you know what? As you can kind of see, it's a little touchy. And I failed this like 2 times in a row. You know, trying to figure out, okay, like, where's the last one? And it's like, well, where the fuck is it? God damn it. So you're like, okay, I mean, it's the second time we'll do it. You have to, apparently you hit a magical spot and you get to restart. So here we go again. And like I said, the controls are just, it's a bit touchy. You know, it shouldn't be that hard, right? I mean, you know, make it vibrate. At least, look how touchy it is. I mean, the ship is jerking back and forth like this. And, like, you can't do anything to the first ring. At first, I wasn't even expecting it. I just wanted to take a nice shot of the planet. I didn't realize it was going to speed me up like that. So now it's just automatically speeding you up, like, so much faster than Impulse has ever done. And I'm like, okay, I got this one. This has got to be easy, right? Hit that one. Should have got that one? I didn't? What the God fucking damn it. Come on, this shouldn't be so hard. I just want to go back in time and make myself my own grandpa. Fuck! Oh yeah, they give you autopilot later on and does it automatically for you. So here's the number 1 spot. So this is... It's frickin' McCoy, that's right. Is it a spoiler? I don't think so. You've already seen Scotty if you watched the other episode. But yeah, McCoy is actually here. Unfortunately, he doesn't have any kind of voice actor to him, which is okay. It'd be nice to kind of hear an impression. Maybe they just couldn't get it in time. But yeah, you actually get to run into a younger McCoy. He's the first one you run into. Then you run into Scotty later on. And of course, since Leonard Nimoy has done voices, you run into him too. It's not much of a spoiler. It's just kind of cool when it shows up. So I figure this was a top moment, and the writing is pretty spot on to his character. And my big-breasted Vulcan, she's always comforting the hours that we spend together, just, you know, snuggling.